Imagine a lonely island. Waves crash against jagged rocks. Seabirds circle overhead. On top of a cliff, a lighthouse stands tall. It should be a beacon of safety. But this lighthouse holds a dark secret. This is the story of the Flannan Isle Lighthouse and the disappearance of its keepers. In December 1900, something strange happened. The lighthouse went dark. No warning, no distress call. 3 keepers vanished without a trace. The mystery has baffled people for over a century. The tale takes us to the edge of the world, to a place of wild beauty and hidden dangers. It's a story about the power of nature and the mysteries that still linger in our world. West of Scotland, in the rough waters of the Atlantic Ocean, lie the Flannan Isles, a cluster of small, uninhabited islands. These small, rocky islands are home to harsh weather and treacherous currents, making them a formidable place to navigate. Life here is a constant battle against the elements, with fierce winds and relentless waves crashing against the shore. Despite their isolation, the Flannan Isles played a vital role in maritime navigation, serving as a beacon of hope for sailors. The strong currents and frequent storms made the waters around the islands dangerous for ships, often leading to shipwrecks. The Flannan Isle Lighthouse was built in 1899 to warn passing ships of the danger, a monumental task given the remote location. The lighthouse, perched on the highest point of Eilean Mor, the largest of the Flannan Isles, was a vital lifeline for sailors, guiding them safely through the perilous waters. Its powerful beam cut through the darkness and fog, guiding them away from the jagged rocks and treacherous currents. For the keepers, life on Eilean Mor was one of isolation and hardship, far removed from the comforts of the mainland. They lived in the shadow of the lighthouse, their world confined to the small island and the vast ocean around them, a testament to human resilience and dedication. 3 men were tasked with keeping the light burning: Thomas Marshall, James Duckett, and Donald MacArthur. These were hardy men, accustomed to the harsh realities of life at sea. Thomas Marshall, the oldest and most experienced keeper, was known for his reliability. James Duckett, a strong and capable man, was a seasoned sailor. Donald MacArthur, the youngest of the 3, was eager to prove himself. Their lives followed a strict routine. They worked in shifts, meticulously maintaining the lighthouse and ensuring the light never faltered. Days were spent making repairs, recording weather observations, and tending to their simple living quarters. Contact with the mainland was infrequent. Once a week, a ship would arrive with supplies and news from the outside world. For the keepers, this brief connection was a lifeline to civilization. On December 15, 1900, the Hesperus, a passing ship, noticed something amiss. The light was out, casting an eerie shadow over the sea. This was a serious matter, as the lighthouse was crucial for the safety of passing vessels. A lighthouse out of commission could spell disaster for ships navigating the treacherous waters, especially in such stormy conditions. Attempts to contact the keepers proved futile. The silence was deafening. No flags were raised in response to the ship's signals, adding to the growing concern. No light appeared as darkness fell. Concern grew into alarm as the night swallowed the lighthouse. A message was sent to the mainland reporting the situation, urging immediate action. Days later, a relief vessel, the Archer, finally reached the island, its crew anxious to uncover the mystery. The crew found the lighthouse deserted, an unsettling silence filling the air. The door was locked from the inside, a puzzling detail that deepened the mystery. Inside, everything was in order, but the keepers were gone, vanished without a trace. The logbook provided the last entry, written by Thomas Marshall on December 15th, just before the light went out. It reported strong winds and heavy seas, but nothing out of the ordinary. Then, silence, an ominous silence. What had happened to the keepers after that last entry? The question lingered, unanswered, as the mystery of the Flannan Isle Lighthouse deepened. Section 5. Whispers in the Wind. News of the keeper's disappearance spread quickly, sending shockwaves through Scotland and beyond. How could 3 experienced men vanish from a secure lighthouse? The isolated location, the lack of witnesses, and the complete absence of clues only deepened the mystery. Theories, both rational and outlandish, began to circulate. Had the keepers been swept away by a rogue wave? Had they met with foul play at the hands of pirates or escaped convicts? Or was there something more sinister at play? Some whispered of ancient curses and supernatural forces. The Flannan Isles were steeped in folklore, with tales of fairies, phantom ships, and otherworldly beings. Had the keepers fallen victim to the island's dark legends? Section 6. The Power of Nature. The official investigation, conducted by the Northern Lighthouse Board, focused on the most plausible explanation: the unforgiving power of the sea. The relentless waves and the sheer force of the ocean have always posed a significant threat to those who dare to live and work near its edge. The keepers were last known to be alive during a period of severe storms. These storms were notorious for their intensity, with waves reaching heights that could easily engulf a man. One theory suggests that one of the keepers, perhaps while securing equipment during a high tide, was swept away by a rogue wave. Such waves are unpredictable and can appear without warning, making them particularly dangerous. The other two, in a desperate attempt to rescue their comrade, met the same fate. Their bravery and quick response, though commendable, were no match for the overwhelming power of the sea. Another possibility is that the keepers, while working outside, were caught off guard by a large wave or a sudden surge of water. The unpredictability of the sea means that even the most experienced can be taken by surprise. The force of the water could have easily dragged them over the cliffs and into the raging sea. The sheer power of the ocean is a reminder of nature's dominance over man. The location of certain equipment on the island lent credence to these theories. Items found scattered and displaced suggested a sudden and violent event. A box left open near the cliff edge and a chair overturned near the landing platform hinted at a sudden and unexpected event. These clues paint a picture of a moment of chaos and urgency, underscoring the perilous nature of their environment. Section 7. A haunting mystery. Despite the plausible explanations, doubts lingered. Some argued that the keepers were experienced seamen, well aware of the dangers posed by the sea. They would have taken precautions during storms and wouldn't have ventured out unnecessarily. The meticulous order of the lighthouse interior also raised questions. If a wave had swept the keepers away, wouldn't there be signs of a struggle or disarray? The pristine condition of the living quarters seemed to contradict the theory of a sudden and violent event. Adding to the mystery was the discovery of a raincoat left behind in the lighthouse. Why would one keeper venture out without proper protection during a storm, while the others remained inside? Section 8. The Enduring Enigma. The mystery of the Flannan Isle Lighthouse keepers has never been solved. Over a century later, their disappearance continues to fascinate and intrigue. Theories abound, but none can fully explain the events of that fateful December. The case has become a staple of maritime lore, inspiring countless books, documentaries, and fictional accounts. The isolated setting, the vanishing act, and the lack of answers have all contributed to the story's enduring appeal. The Flannan Isle Lighthouse, once a symbol of hope and safety, now stands as a haunting reminder of the mysteries that still lurk in our world. The keeper's fate serves as a stark reminder of the power of nature and the fragility of human life. Section 9. Unanswered Questions. Did the keepers meet their end due to a tragic accident, swept away by the relentless fury of the sea, or were there other, more sinister forces at play on that desolate island? The truth, lost to time, remains elusive. The Flannan Isle mystery stands as a testament to the enduring power of the unknown. It serves as a reminder that even in our modern age, there are still enigmas that defy explanation. The desolate islands and the empty lighthouse stand as silent sentinels, forever guarding the secrets of that fateful night. The waves continue to crash against the cliffs, the wind howls its mournful song, and the mystery of the missing keepers lives on. The answer, like the island itself, remains lost in the vastness of the sea.